Hello, my name is Abigail Garcia, and I will be giving a persuasive speech on the benefits of the United States Army. What are your plans for after high school? Are you going to go to college? A trade school? Where are you going to live while you do this? Are you going to live at home with your parents? On campus? An apartment? The average rent for an apartment is $1,400. You're also going to have to pay utilities, water, trash, electricity, sewage, your car payment, car insurance, gas, internet, cable if you want to. All of this is going to come about to $2,500 altogether for your rent and all of these extra things, according to the national average, as stated by CBS. When it comes to college, your books are going to be about $500 per semester. Your tuition, it's going to be about $10,000 per year, depending on the school, of course. Altogether at one time, if you have an apartment and going to school, you're going to be dishing out about $13,000 at one time. Can you pay that? Can you reach in your pockets? I don't have front pockets. Can you reach in your pockets and pull that out? The Army can. There are two components of the Army. There are active and reserve. Active duty is the daily service for your country. The good old 9 to 5 with some physical training in the morning. The reserve is part-time, 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks out of the year. The Army pays your tuition while you're active duty or reserve using tuition assistance. And when you leave the Army, you get the 9/11 GI Bill, which will pay for your 4 years of college with a stipend every month for taking full-time or part-time classes. Tuition assistance pays for 145 total credits. That is a bachelor's and a master's degree all at once, not including the 4 years of college that you can also go to when you get out of the Army, given to you by the Veterans Post 9/11 GI Bill. There's also a loan repay program that you can utilize, and it's for people who have gone to school prior to joining the Army, and they pay your student loans. All of it. You don't have anything. You don't have anything to pay. Your college is paid for by the Army, 100%. So by the time you come out of the military, you can have a bachelor's and a master's. And you can go and get your doctorate with your post 9/11 GI Bill for free. They'll pay you to go to school. There's over 150 jobs to choose from in the United States Army. And they can each convert to civilian workforce experience and your college credits. Let's say you want to have a CDL driver's license, drive big rigs. Okay? You don't have to pay their money. You can go into the Army and be a truck driver in the military or in the Army. And when you get out, not only will you have experience, but you'll already have the certificates and the license to drive. And you can focus your educational needs on other things, or you could just be done. And all this is done for free. Nothing at your expense. The continuous opportunity to grow and rise within the ranks of the Army is unreal. You have free medical, your housing and food, all taken care of. If you have dependents, a husband, a wife, children, elderly that you have to take care of in your family, that are your dependents, taken care of. Single soldiers get barracks, and it's like dorm style housing, and they eat at the dining facility. And married soldiers get a housing allowance and a food allowance, as stated by Sergeant First Class Kimberly Crane, retired. Reserve soldiers have the flexibility to live, work, eat, whatever. They just have to show up on their drill weekends and those 2 weeks out of the month. Aside from all of this, you can pick your job. Instead of like other branches that pick your job for you. When you go to take the ASVAB, which is the active service battery test, it assesses the scores that you take and takes your strengths and turns it into a career path. With college, housing, food, medical, and dental all provided, the only thing asked of you is to show up in the right place, the right time, and in the correct uniform with the motivation to complete the mission at hand. In conclusion, the Army can assist you in completing your professional and educational goals.